Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tea Talk with Ali. Today I have with me the most popular Latino on campus, Favio. Favio, what's up?
That's crazy. How you doing?
Thank you for being on the show
Of
today.
course.
So today we're going to talk about Spanish Heritage Month, and I thought Fabio was the perfect person to interview for it. So Fabio, my first question for you is, how would you describe Hispanic Heritage Month in your own words to someone who don't really know about it?
Well, Hispanic Heritage Month is about, the Hispanic culture all across Latin America and the diversity about it. And it's just about acknowledging that and just knowing what it's all about.
Now, what's your nationality?
I'm from Ecuador.
Ecuador?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you and your family like celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month? Is there a particular celebration or some tradition
During
that you do?
Hispanic Heritage Month,
Yeah.
that's all year for us.
Oh, you
Yeah, yeah,
could.
other than like festivals back home in Charlotte, but not back in like back home in Ecuador. Nah,
Yeah, it's like different
that's just
celebrations.
like
Like,
all day, all year.
okay, so since like, is there like a particular dish that's your favorite?
In Ecuador we eat a lot of encebollado.
What's that?
It's like a tuna fish stew with onions and plantain chips and yuca.
Mm, okay. And then, okay, so you're an artist, correct?
Yes.
So do you have any influential like Hispanic artists that you look to, writers?
Writers. I mean, when it comes to musicians, I like to listen to Raul Alejandro, Bad Bunny, typical. But like old school, I'm talking about Don Omar, Daddy Yankee. Those are the real people that shape like the most popular genre, reggaeton and Hispanic heritage.
And then, so how has your Hispanic heritage influenced your identity or personal values?
Well, like you said earlier, I am an artist, so I like to incorporate in my art a lot of things like where I'm from, the country where I'm from. I put a lot of that into my work. Mhm.
And then on campus, you have Somos, correct? Can you
Yes.
explain what Somos is?
So Somos U is the Latinx organization here on Lander University.
And like what kind of activities do y'all do in the club to represent?
Well, actually, here in like about 30 minutes, I have to go to El Centenario, and we're gonna have our first social of the year. Yeah.
And in their club, it's like open to everyone. You don't have to be Hispanic to
No,
be
not
in
at
it.
all.
Yeah. And then, so say what would you say your favorite thing about being in Hispanic? Like, would you change being a Hispanic
No, I would not change being Hispanic at all. Knowing two different languages is something that's like opens a lot of doors, and then learning of like different types of people, different types of cultures, comparing that and seeing how different people were brought up differently.
Okay, what would you say your favorite Hispanic song is?
My favorite Hispanic song,
Yeah.
it would be "Salió el Sol" by Don Omar.
And can you translate that in English?
It means the sun came out by Don Omar.
I like Donald Moore
Yeah.
actually. I like his songs. I like his song from the Fast and Furious actually.
Yes. With Tego Calderón.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a really good song. Okay, so if you had to choose between Bad Bunny and Daddy Yankee, who you choosing?
I'm gonna have to do Daddy Yankee.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
feel
choose
like
Daddy
Daddy
Yankee.
Yankee's like
He's like
iconic.
shaped a lot of my childhood upbringing.
What's your favorite Daddy Yankee song?
Mm, Rompe is really good.
Mhm. Yeah, I like Limbo.
Limbo. That
Alright.
was fire. That was
Yeah, it
lit. That
really
was a good
is.
time.
Alright, what is it? Call of Emergency?
Esa,
That's
Llamada
a
de Emergencia.
yeah, that's a really good song.
That's a really, really good song. That's a classic song.
And then Selena.
Selena, I listen to Selena a lot.
Can you believe I actually did a poll on YouTube on who would you actually bring back? And of course, I had Whitney, Selena, and who was it? Aretha. Nobody has chosen Selena, but I'm trying to get my like Hispanic population to come up.
So you said Selena,
Yeah, Selena,
Whitney.
Whitney,
Uh-huh.
and Aretha.
Okay, I don't know who Aretha is.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin.
Nah, I don't know.
Respect.
Respect.
Yeah, RESPECT.
Nah, nah, nah,
You
nah.
know this song?
But I'd bring back Selena.
I would
Yeah.
too. She had really good
It's
music.
unfortunate what happened to her.
It really is. And then, okay, so if we're being honest here, if somebody, because Ecuadorians, like, are y'all like pale or can there be like brown skinned?
No, all types of colors.
Okay, so when somebody look at you, like, say you just walk into a room,
Mhm.
they just assume like, oh, he's pale, so he must be white.
Here in Greenwood, yes,
Yeah,
but back home, nah.
yeah, it's like
People knew I was Hispanic.
yeah, because I remember like I know when I first met you, I was like before we started talking, of course, I was just like, oh, he's white.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
so
lot of people have said that here.
yeah, and then I know so in Ecuador, y'all don't see colors. Like, yeah, y'all don't see colors versus here, you come here, it's like you're either white, black, you know,
No, but in Ecuador there's white and black.
white and black. But
Yeah.
y'all don't like segregate each
No,
other.
nah.
Yeah.
Discriminate, nah.
Yeah, and I like that. It's like we're all
We're all together.
Ecuadorians.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, so say if we go to Ecuador and you have the pale Ecuadorians and then the dark Ecuadorians, do one see themselves being greater than the others?
From pale to dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always that stereotype
Mhm.
everywhere around the world. Just being lighter skinned or better or something. But obviously that's not true.
Yeah.
That's just like, all around the world that people think that way.
Facts. Okay, so with the Hispanic culture, what's something that somebody should be well educated on before they encounter talking about the Hispanic culture? What's a stereotype that people really don't get?
Well, when it comes to Hispanic culture, uh, I feel like I guess to somebody who wouldn't know about it would probably see social media and see a lot of just like the Central American side of it, like Mexico and Honduras and stuff like that. When it goes a lot more south, all the way down to Argentina and Chile, and Uruguay, where they be using that mate. That's a tea that they be using. I think it's a tea.
Hmm?
A lot of soccer players use it too. And then just all kind of varieties and cultures that just be different all over Latin America. And I don't know if like there's a Hispanic heritage and there's like Latin American heritage. Like there's a difference because being Hispanic, the definition is only pertaining to somebody who's from Spain or comes from a Spanish speaking country, right? It's like Spain, but being Latino is only being from Latin America.
Oh,
Here
that's
in
actually
America.
interesting. I did
Yeah,
not know the difference between that.
yes, that is the difference. That's
That's
the
really
difference.
cool. You just educated me on something
That's
today
the
for sure. Okay, so then wait, so do you know this okay, so this is Hispanic Heritage Month. So
Mhm.
it's basically talking about countries who like were free during like October and
Yes,
September.
yes.
Ecuador. Is
Mhm.
Ecuador part of the or is
No,
it
it
not in?
actually our independence was August 10th, so it doesn't fall in Hispanic Heritage Month. But yeah, it's near. We do have some battles that we won. Actually, this past weekend they made a festival because it was like a battle we won,
Wait, was it
like
the
during these
festival here in
dates.
Greenwood?
No, it was in Charlotte.
Was in Charlotte?
It was yeah, Ecuadorian festival. The one here in Greenwood was Hispanic Heritage.
Oh yeah. Did you go?
No, I wasn't here. I was in
You was
I
in
was in
Charlotte the other week too,
Charlotte.
right?
I was in Charlotte.
Did they have dancing and
Oh, they
everything?
had dancing, they had live music, a lot of food,
I
a lot of good
bet.
food, yeah.
So what's the most popular Ecuadorian dish?
And then cebollado,
With the tuna fish?
yeah, with the
Mm-hmm.
tuna fish. It's really good. It's really like healthy for you.
I get yeah, tuna fish is healthy. I just don't
Yeah,
like tuna.
yeah. It's not like the one that comes in a can.
Yeah.
It's like tuna,
Oh,
like
like
the
the
fish.
natural, like you
Yeah,
gonna cut that junk up and
yeah.
like
Like
put the
chunks of
thing.
tuna. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
And it's cooked.
yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll do it. So, and then at the festival in Charlotte, is there a popular dance that you like to do or that represents the Ecuadorian?
That represents the Ecuadorian. No, we don't have a particular dance. We just have a particular genre of music that we listen to that we dance to.
And what's that?
That's we dance to a lot of cumbia and a
Mm,
lot of salsa cumbia as well and salsa choque.
mm,
Yeah, and just a little bit of salsa choque. It's more Colombia, but yeah,
I like that.
yeah,
Okay, and what's the? I don't actually know anything about Ecuador because in school we literally only learn Mexico and Spain.
yeah. But there's a lot of people here at Lander that come up to me and we're like, "Hey, can you help me out with this assignment?" There's like an assignment about like you have to research somebody who knows about the healthcare system in another country, specifically Ecuador, or something like that. Yeah, and they ask me for help here. So a lot of people know about Ecuador now.
Oh,
I
that's
like that.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's not. That's really good. So with that being said, then what are the like Ecuador? How would you describe their economic system?
The economic system.
Yeah,
I mean, we use the U.S. dollar,
you.
and
Oh,
it's
y'all
a
do.
president. Yeah,
Oh,
we used to use the sucre, but now it's the U.S. dollar.
so would you? I don't think they would be. So if they use the U.S. dollar, they're not like a second or third world country.
Um, what was third world again? I
I think
think I
that's like,
believe we're considered third world. We
well,
still have a lot of poverty in Ecuador.
mm,
Yeah.
like, but not like Cuba poverty.
Mm, poverty like everywhere else.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay,
Mhm. Not much, rich in Ecuador. Yeah.
I want to go there.
Oh no, it's beautiful. Beautiful landscapes. That's what we're all about.
Heard. So okay, so y'all separate. Like you got the north, south, and middle of Ecuador, or Ecuador is just.
Ecuador, we divide them up into like sections. We have the coast or La Costa where I'm from, and then we have the La Sierra, the grasslands, the mountains. And then we have El Oriente, the jungle, and then we have the Galapagos Islands, where Charles Darwin researched the finches. If you ever learned that in
Oh
biology
yes, we
class,
did
yeah,
biology.
yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah. Ecuador, there we go.
So, where would you recommend someone to go visit if they go to Ecuador? What's
When
the
they
number
go,
one tourist attraction?
when they go to Ecuador, see, I always go to Manaví. I always go to that. That's the province where I'm from. So I go to Chone, which is a very small rural town, and then Bahia de Caracas, which is a beautiful coastal, like tiny, 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 but it's beautiful. Beautiful. So it's a bay. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna circle back to the Hispanic Heritage Month.
hmm
But being like with your songs, because you mainly write your songs in Spanish, right?
Yeah, yeah. Now, yeah.
Yeah.
When I started off, it was first English,
And
then
now
it moved
it's
on to
like Spanish.
Spanish.
Why
Yeah.
did you move on to Spanish?
I don't know. It just like I did both, obviously. But I feel like when I would make music in Spanish, it would just be better.
It does sound
That's
better.
what I mean.
And the crazy thing is too, like I don't know, cause when you like translate the words in English, it just do not sound right.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. It's
it
completely
sounds
different.
inappropriate
Yeah.
versus if you sing it in English, it's like, oh, that sounds so much
Sometimes,
better.
sometimes if you translate it in English, it's
It's not the
completely
same.
random.
Yeah, different words. 'Cause I mean, I was listening to Anua. Is it Anua?
I know
Yeah, and Becky G. Not
Becky
Becky.
G,
Carol G.
Carol G.
Carol G song.
Yeah,
Yes. I forgot what it was called. I was listening to one of their songs though. Oh, Follow.
follow.
Yes, and it sounded so good. But then when I translate the words in English, I'm like, oh wow, this is really dirty.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like, but it sounds
Especially
so
those
good.
two, they were very dirty.
Yeah. But okay, so if you could change anything about American culture and Hispanic culture, would you bring more Hispanic culture into the school systems? Because I know they don't really teach us that much.
Oh, into the school system?
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of Hispanic people, a lot of Hispanic people who like have made like a revolution and like made a change in like society. That should be acknowledged more. Yeah.
And I don't know, what's a Hispanic like role model?
Hispanic role model.
Or like you said, a revolutionary leader?
No, I said like people who are like breakthrough is what I
Breakthrough.
was saying.
Oh, can
Yeah.
you give us an example? Wait.
I forgot what it was his name, but there was like a Mexican farmer or labor worker who like they were getting paid like no money, no money. So like they did a march from a certain place to another certain place in
Yeah.
California. This is back in school when I learned it.
Yeah. See, yeah,
Exactly.
we didn't learn that here.
Yeah. I learned that in school. And like, for more pay. Yeah.
Because I think, because you know how they make Black History Month a big deal, and we know a
Yeah.
bunch of Black civil leaders,
Mhm.
and
Well, I think that's great though. Like Black history is very important here in the United States.
yeah, it is. But I think they should add like more Hispanic, like
Hispanic culture?
yeah,
Oh, of
yeah,
course,
we
obviously.
do that.
We just come here. We work very hard to make a living here. You sometimes for the less fortunate, it's a better living here. So, we come here and we work hard, and that's it.
Yeah, and people think y'all taking their jobs, but y'all just work harder.
Yeah,
But
we just work hard.
yeah, that's another topic.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you have any last comments for like to give out there for Hispanic heritage?
Hispanic Heritage. Don't forget to reach out. Talk to everybody. Be diverse. Learn new languages, new cultures, and have fun.
Oh, my last question is, how do you feel about somebody like learning Spanish and actually trying to speak it? Because I know some people are self confident in speaking the language because they feel like you're gonna make fun of them. But would y'all rather have them actually try to speak it or just be like, nah, I'm gonna talk English?
No, you should definitely try to speak Spanish if you have the interest in learning. My roommate speaks Spanish, but he's from Nigeria, so he only speaks English and Spanish, obviously, because he learned. The only tip I have for anybody is that the Spanish alphabet, when you're writing it, each letter A, B, C, D is how you pronounce it. Not like in English when you have like food and then could. Like every
Yeah,
vowel
no, like
sounds like how it's
English
supposed
is
to
a
sound.
very
It's not
complicated language.
as as well as the consonants.
Yeah,
Is that how you say it? Constants.
yeah, the
Consonants.
consonants.
Consonants. Yes.
Look, listen, English is my language, but it's confusing to me as
Yeah.
well. Anyway, thank you so much, Fabio, for
Of
coming on my
course.
show. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And Fabio, I'm going to put his link in the description below so you can go listen to his music, which is really lit as well.
Appreciate that.
All right, but thanks, guys. Bye.